Hand the ball off here. Walker. Kenneth Walker inside the 40. Kenneth Walker is out in front. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
Watch him in the middle. You'll see the movement from the nose moves over. Good job of helping out. Then he's able to get up to the linebacker. And that's just Kenneth Walker with great instincts as a ball carrier, able to find that hole. 21 just because they won the Super Bowl, but that regular season wasn't fantastic. They caught fire at the right time.
Absolutely.
At the end of the year.
Yep. Had a hold off Tampa Bay and Brady, then beat San Francisco coming from behind in the championship game. Meanwhile, that punt is caught, and down the line goes Rashid Shaheed for the score. Play clock at 3. Rolling left. Throwing back the other way. He's got a man. Caught. Barner. Touchdown.
Watch this route by Barner. Typically, when you run this route, you work to the inside. He sets it up and then goes to the outside. See the safety there? That was Cam Kitchens. Completely fooled with that route.
Does he go that way? 3 receivers to the left. Quick throw here and into a lot of traffic and incomplete. Man, there was a whole traffic jam on the left side.
Ruling on the field of completed. Incomplete is under further review.
Well, Terry, you're on top of it. That's exactly what they're looking for. And wouldn't that be the craziest thing?
Continuous action here. Charbonnet did pick up the ball in the end zone.
So Brad Allen will get on the headset, check it out. I don't think anybody in the crowd has any idea what's going on right now. We probably wouldn't either without Terry.
That's true. That angle looks backwards there.
Terry, we're going to bring you in one more time. What are you seeing again?
That last shot we showed from overhead.
Yep.
It's clearly
wanted to go. So Brad Allen is the man of the moment right now and tells us.
After reviewing the play, the quarterback threw a backward pass, which was recovered in the end zone by the offense. It is a successful conversion.
That is the craziest ever.
Craziest ever.
Barner in motion. Darnold throws. Caught for the 2 points. Eric Saubert. They throw to a guy who hadn't made a catch or was targeted all night long. What a game.
The 3 receivers to the right. The tight end leaks. Look how close Kobe Turner came to knocking that ball down. But I'll tell you.
80th meeting between Washington and Philadelphia. Off we go from Landover. Will Shipley from the 6. And the Eagles have the ball pop out. It's on the sideline, and Washington saying that they've got it, and they do. Oh, something that has been sorely missed this year. Very few takeaways. On the opening kickoff, they think they've caught one, although you're going to have to dig it out to figure that out for sure. Game last year was that they lost the turnover margin 4-0. Mike Sainristil, as he's taken Shipley to the ground, punches the ball out. And then, granted, you got a very biased group. First down and 10. He'll look to throw it on first down. He's looking long. He wants McLaurin. He's got him. Terry McLaurin against Adoree Jackson for 42 yards.
He showed you the numbers in the first half. This season, just not nearly as effective.
The domino effect to everything. One to snap it. They just barely get it off. Hurts steps up, rips it. End zone, Goddard. Touchdown, Philly. Wow, on their last breath of the drive, Jalen Hurts finds Goddard from 15.
As you can make at the quarterback position, he's moving up in the pocket, up and right, buying a little extra time. That is a tight window, high and away.
The Eagles, after going 0 for their first 4 on third down, have converted their last 4. Barkley again cuts it back. Stays on his feet. Saquon Barkley is in. A hard-fought touchdown.
Well, there you go. Of this defense, he is a challenge to get on the ground. So you better get him early, because if you don't, he's going to make a lot of people miss tackles. And this time it goes for 6.
Bigsby again. Block from Goddard. Tank Bigsby, there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On the verge of a second straight division title.
3rd and 2. Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Stacked receivers, Reed and Dobbs, a switch release. Gardner Johnson gets caught in the tailpipe. And then Willis
Touchdown
drops a
good.
dime over the top of Dobbs.
Taunting Green Bay number 11. That's his first taunt towards disqualification. That penalty will be enforced on the try down.
Wow.
5 seconds left, so it's sealed the decision. Try the onside kick. It's laying around. Got to pick it up, and it's loose on the ground. Who's going to get it? Oh, the Bears have it! Are you serious? It's been an 8% chance all year, and somehow the Bears get it.
Unbelievable. Another fourth quarter. Oh, my God. Dobbs got it. He takes his eye off the ball. And at that point, there's so many black jerseys around the ball. God, you put your most sure-handed players out there. Dobbs is certainly that for the Packers. But a huge mistake here at the end.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Williams, pressure, throwing, corner has a man. It is caught! Touchdown! J.J. Walker! Unbelievable!
Fade away. Lobs it up in the air. Miscommunication and coverage. Walker comes down with it. They tried an all-out pressure. No help. Miscommunication. Nixon thinks he has...
Ball is loose, picked up, and the Bears get a stop.
Trying to give it to him or not. But the exchange between Ryan and Willis again. There are so few times the backup quarterback and the starting center are taking snaps. Dennis Allen, bend up, don't break. What a play, and Coach LaFleur on the opposite side of the field in total disbelief.
On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
DJ Moore on the full field post. Off play action. Nixon, an absolutely 10 out of 10 A-plus throw for Caleb Williams. He knew it when he let it go. That ball's in the air a long time. He's thinking, go get it, DJ. Go track it down, big guy. The throw of Caleb Williams' life. The catch of DJ Moore's life. What a scene.
One of the most improbable wins in regular season history.
Cook, single setback, 2nd and 4, Buffalo. Handoff. Cook gets around 3 defenders and then kicks it to another gear. Cook still going. Looking for the angle. Touchdown. Wow. Tremendous run. 44 yards. James Cook to the house.
Talked about the offensive line, but you also have to talk about just how special James Cook is. There were 2 unblocked defenders in his face. He splits them, makes his way downfield, reverses.
Shotgun. Sanders, pump and throw. It's popped up in the air, and it's a gift interception. Pick made by Jordan Poyer, the former Cleveland Brown. Worked very quickly, either handing the ball off or getting rid of it, not to even give him a chance. Allen gets out of there.
There's a chance.
Allen, he's tripped up. Myles Garrett gets to the QB on the scramble. Take the handoff. Sanders once again deflected, and it's intercepted. Daquan Jones comes away with it. Joey Bosa getting a piece. 2nd and 18 for the Browns. Shotgun here for Sanders. Sanders, Rousseau, and look out! Sanders just gets rid of it. Rousseau had a beat on him.
No points, just incredible. One of the reasons why they were shut out for the first time in a number of years. Burrow puts some air under it. Higgins, touchdown.
Oh, this is so good. I mean, so good. Left foot, drag with the right foot. I mean, there is nothing that Jack Jones could possibly do when you throw the ball in that position and with that kind of body control.
Got an interim GM with Champ Kelly, with Stephen Ross, big decisions to make as the owner. This is Achane weaving his way. Achane, the speedster, takes it to the house, 48 yards. And Miami.
This is the Dolphins offense at their best, and you get the combination blocks. And just look at these linemen getting to that next level. They cut off the entire inside part of the defense. Look at that lane. And I'm sorry, I played safety in this league. That is a tough ask and a spin.
Again, watching too, it's been interesting. Very animated, vocal, trying to help his rookie quarterback. Ewers throws a pass, deflected and picked. Barrett Carter was in the perfect place. And so the Dolphins with back-to-back turnovers. It was Theo Weiss, the intended target.
To the media, but I would agree with Chase Brown. I think it's a whole lot to do with nothing, and we're going to see a great version of Joe Burrow next season.
Burrow fires down the field. Boy, they had to come back for it. It was Chase. And with their rookie quarterback at the controls, Ewers from the gun. Can they make this a game here down the stretch? Ewers pass, and that is picked.
Oh, my.
Jalen Davis ready to pounce.
Well, he's trying to give Waddle a one-on-one chance, but you can't play this any better than Jalen Davis, the former undrafted 5th year, and, he's played a lot here in about the last 4 weeks.
Baker Mayfield juggled but caught. Jalen McMillan hangs on. Bottom of your screen is McMillan with Jamel Dean covering him. Doesn't look like he has help. Going that way. McMillan in the end zone. He's got it! And that's going to be a Panthers touchdown! Bryce Young had him all the way.
Create as he runs in a little bit, then creates space to the corner. Beautifully thrown ball, one-on-one, perfect by Bryce.
It's a nice view of the ball from the city background. 1,700 tackles in his career, Levante David. And he'll have a few more before it's over. Young, he is trying to scramble out of it, and he cuts back. Flows, touchdown! Panthers, Jatavian Sanders. But Bryce Young made it all happen.
Things happen, right. Arm right there. Down goes Diaby, but Bryce Young keeping the play alive, attacking the line.
Does Mayfield have time to throw? He does, and oh yes, Emeka Egbuka has it. Mayfield throws, and it's intercepted. It's a takeaway for the Carolina Panthers. Lathan Ransom, the rookie, striving for the tying field goal or go-ahead score. Mayfield on a mix-up looking for Mike Evans, and Lathan Ransom goes low for the interception.
Yeah, Evans trying to use the scramble drill. He sees his quarterback.
And he had only missed the 2 with the kneecap and toe injury. He's just amazing. First, they're going to get him in the backfield. and in the end zone. And Hunt was knocked down. It's a safety.
Simmons is going to be lined up right there. He gets right by Suamatai and gets into the backfield. Watch the swim move. He gets into the back, and he has no chance. Kareem Hunt has nowhere to go.
Julius Chestnut is the back from the 7. Here's a little pitch. They go up, shovel pass, touchdown.
How about that pirouette?
Ooh, wow, what a play.
That spin of 360, fake it, and then all of a sudden, watch this. He's going to spin around, fake it here, then turn around, flip it right back forward. Good little kick out block. And because of the action in the backfield, the secondary had the flow to the outside, and then the cutback to be able to get into the end zone. Right in position today.
Pollard back there now. 2nd down, 8. They bring everybody. Here comes Tranquil. Here comes Hicks. And he's belted as he throws. And caught DK right in front of Fulton. Was he in? They say he was. Oladogan, who wears that number 19, Joe Montano, or that 19 for the Chiefs. Here they come up the middle with Sweat. Chased by Simmons. Outside he goes. And caught downfield. Grabbed by Pacheco. Inside the 40. He bought time.
He did.
And his running back got free. And on the play, he picks up 32.
Having Patrick Mahomes back. Now, obviously, Patrick's coming off of a major knee surgery. So they got to decide if they hit him outside the goal line. Yeah, it looks like they're marking it inside the 2 or right at the 2.
Empty set is interesting. That would lead you to believe it's a run from Shuck.
Here's Hill. He goes under center, and he'll keep it. I don't know if he got it. His second effort. I think he stops. Now the Saints facing a 3rd down and 5. Shuck is looking for the end zone. Caught Olave. Wide open, 23 yards. And the Saints lead it 15-6. Seemed like the pass they wanted to convert earlier in the game.
They caught him in man coverage with a rub route. Look, Juwan Johnson goes out. A little bit of a rub there on Jordan Clark.
Play clock down to 2 on 3rd down. Cook pitches to his right. He's sacked. He lost the football. Nathan Shepard sacked him. It's spun away, and the Saints have recovered. On 4th down, they've got Stone Smart and Jelani Woods in at tight end. Neither has a reception this year. Cook in the pocket to the middle of the field. Intercepted! Sanker along the sidelines is out of bounds. Jasper Jones, Justin Mater, they were making cookies with the kids this past week here in New Orleans. Shuck looking for it all to the end zone. Olave! Excuse me, that's Taysom Hill. What a day by Taysom Hill. 38 yards.
Run. Even the Jets said that. Olave in the slot. There's nobody near him. Malachi Moore was totally locked in on the backfield. To read the Jet.
When they're 3rd and 6 plus, that's where Herbert gets hit, gives up sacks, and it's really problematic for this offense.
So these 2nd down and 7 plays are big. Shot down the field. End zone. It is held on to by Johnston for the touchdown. The Texas native with a fabulous catch for the score.
It's good to have Quentin Johnston back. He is their big size receiver. Their down the field threat, but could not have thrown this ball any more perfect. Right in front of him.
Just a 4-man rush this time for Dallas. Herbert's got a man down the sideline. McConkey for the touchdown. Separation for McConkey against Diggs and a dime from Justin Herbert.
That's what this. It looks like they clear this thing out, and then you're going to get basically McConkey coming down the sideline on a wheel route. So you occupy safety.
2nd and short. Prescott takes a deep shot down the sideline. It is Pickens picking it for the touchdown.
Bottom line is when this guy is one-on-one, Dak Prescott is going to throw it to him. There is no better target, especially down the field. When he gets running, he's like a 400-meter sprinter. He just gets faster the further he gets down the field. But
Diggs giving cushion on the near side to Allen. That's where Herbert was looking. Now he shovels it up ahead, past the sticks to Allen, who lunges for the goal line and is down inside the 1. And now the Chargers can take a timeout here with 20 seconds left. 5 guys on the line, right? Yep. There it is. Herbert off the play fake, stepping up, climbing the pocket, taking a shot. Johnston! He held on. He is inbounds for the catch, down inside the 25 of Dallas. And the former TCU Horned Frog picks up 50.
Second down and 9. Oh, McCarthy on the deflection. It's picked off by Paulson and Debo. Kevin O'Connell telling us we played good complementary football over the last 2 weeks. As McCarthy fires.
Wow.
Jefferson able to make the catch for a Vikings first down and a gain of 16.
He knows where to go, but he's not 100% sure when he throws that football.
Off the hands of Johnson and picked off. It deflected away from Theo Johnson, and Byron Murphy comes up with the interception, his first of the season. Madison, top of your screen, comes in motion. McCarthy on third down. Looking, can't find anyone. Inside the 5, hurdles into the end zone for a Vikings touchdown. So the Vikings capitalize on the interception by Murphy. You know, we spoke to McCarthy, and you alluded to keeping his eyes up.
Yeah.
Told us all about playing hockey as a youngster, and he said, I credit so much of what I do on the football field to my game.
A lot of love lost there, losing to those Super Bowls.
Damn. 4, Burns knocks the ball free, and the Giants are going to score on defense. Tyler Newman takes it in for a touchdown following the sack of the forced fumble by Burns. Burns made the play. Second sack today, 15th of the season.
I mean, just by design, screenplays are designed to have defenses run up the field. So you have to get rid of the football. If you're J.J. McCarthy.
Fourth down. Cousins into traffic, and Atlanta's going to turn it over one way or another. They call it an interception. Ball picked off by Denzel Burke, and he is out of bounds just short of midfield. He got his hands underneath.
you can see Drake London slipping out of the cut. Remember, he's been dealing with that heel injury, and you wonder if that would have played a factor. Denzel Burke with the heads-up play, and we see Cousins take a hit.
But third down, Brissett. He loads up to launch. Down the sideline, into coverage, and incomplete. Kobe Bryant on the coverage of Wilson. It was close. Wilson couldn't reel it in, but the rookie out of Kansas was stuck to him.
When you play opposite of A.J. Terrell, you're going to get a lot of targets. Watch this catch by Wilson, or lack thereof. You can see the ball come out before they even hit the ground. The question is, did the ball hit the ground before it bounces onto Michael Wilson's chest? I think this is a catch.
I think
that's a touchdown.
It looked like it rang around and just ball around his body. High-level traits. See if they feed him again. Maybe out of the backfield. Yes, indeed. Catch and run. Robinson is gone. Arizona's native son scores against the Cardinals.
Just a simple swing screen. These guys are going to create traffic. Bijan is going to find space. When he finds space, he usually finds the end zone. Great game planning by offensive coordinator Zach Robinson. And it helps, too, when you have John Robinson on your team.
I mean,
the football.
He had 114 total touchdowns as a Lancer at Salpointe Catholic. London up top, trips at the bottom. Pitts in motion. Robinson, the tailback. He'll leak out. Cousins, end zone, touchdown, Pitts. Easy does it. Atlanta scores. on play number 14 of the drive.
Pitts starts all the way outside. He's going to motion down, come across the field, and there's really no one to pick it up because of all the traffic that the Cardinals defense has to run through.
It was there, right down the hash mark. Brissett chucks it far side and intercepted. Picked off by Henderson. Just activated this week for this game. He rips it off on the sideline for Atlanta.
And his helmet touches out of bounds. To me, he doesn't have control before that helmet touches out of bounds. It's really close. This will be a good look there. They're going to have to piece a couple of angles together. Still doesn't have it. You can see the hands off of it. And then he's going to attempt to gain control, but that helmet looks like it's touching. Ruling on the field was an interception, though. This will be another good look.
Do those hands clasping on the ball, Dean, constitute enough control?
That's going to be the question. You have to control it with...
3rd and 3. Lawrence floating for the end zone. Washington with the catch. He had Jaquan McMillan draped all over him and somehow secures it for 6.
Into the chemistry they've built. Watch this. Watch the trust he has in Parker Washington. You tell me if that is not tight coverage and a ball dropped in probably the only place that it's going to be completed. That is excellent coverage by Jaquan McMillan. So,
on 3rd and 5, Nick's looking that direction for the end zone, drops it in to Courtland Sutton. It's a touchdown for Denver.
It's just hard to defend. There he is coming out of that slot area in the middle. Jordan Lewis playing inside leverage. He's got no outside help, and you run in a fade to that back pylon. That's like stealing and and these guys are calling it in real speed, and they are right the majority of the time.
Handoff Harvey, and now a big run up the middle, breaking tackles, and R.J. Harvey on the move, down the sideline. Harvey diving for the pylon. Touchdown Broncos.
By R.J. Harvey. This is just all him. Watch 42 come in from the right of the screen. There he is, Andrew Wingard right there. Poor angle coming up, and he spins out of that, and now it's a sprint to the pylon. You're trying to punch out. There's another thing. In a takeaway culture, trying to force the turnover instead of getting the runner out of bounds or to the ground and prevent.
3rd and 3. 4-man Denver rush. It's Washington. First down and more. Parker Washington on the run inside the 25. Veering around Singleton, weaving to the 10. Jaguars with the big play, 63 yards, and it's first down Jacksonville. 13. On first down off the play fake. Nix sets up, and he's looking deep. Wants Franklin, drops it in. Franklin with a catch. First and goal Denver at the Jaguar 9.
Some of him, but a lot of the offensive line.
3rd down and 1. Gino is intercepted. It's Derek Stingley on the return. Stingley with a touchdown. The Texans defense strikes again.
Charles here, they go play action. He's just looking for Jetty in the flat, and he gets pressure from Hunter, but just a miscommunication and a bad throw by Geno Smith. The play's not.
3rd down and 6. Gino to the end zone, and it is caught by Bowers for a touchdown. Charles Davis all over it. And Brock Bowers has his 7th touchdown of the year.
That Will Anderson let him get the free release off the line of scrimmage. I thought he might try and chip him and throw him off his timing. But when he got the free release, he runs. Done a great job with helping him convert and make him a playmaker from the nickel spot.
3rd and 6. Genty down the field. He's open. He's got it at the 30. Genty, stiff arm, stays on his feet. Touchdown! What a play by the rookie! Ashton Genty, a 60-yard touchdown. And we're tied at 13. Touchdown of the year is 9th overall.
And the underrated part of Ashton Genty's game, his ability to catch it out of the backfield. Came into this weekend 7th among all running backs in the NFL. And Blake Fisher now in the ball game, the extra offensive lineman. Stroud to the air, throwing, touchdown, Dalton Schultz. Too easy for Houston, and they have their first offensive score today.
Really good call by Nick Haley. The Raiders defense, everyone expecting it to be run. All of those linebackers coming down. And now you're getting the best pass rush that you've had all game long.
Genty again. Trying to bring it to the outside. He does. Ashton Genty still going. What a run. Genty, his second touchdown today. Without a run of at least 15 yards. That one goes for 51. Ashton Genty's second 100-yard game of his young career.
A 1st and 10 near the 20. Lions go to the end zone and caught. What a catch! Tesla somehow held on to it.
Watch right here. You've got to get between him and the safety and go up the seam. And you'll see the timing of the throw has to be perfect. And you got one-on-one outside linebacker on Gainwell.
Rodgers off his back foot, throws it down the way, and a flag's coming out on Anzalone. And look at Gainwell. Gainwell thinks he has a touchdown.
This is the football.
Jim, I'm pretty sure you said earlier, who's got the best hands on this team?
34.
Gainwell. Gainwell, and he showed it right here. It was from Mike Tomlin, who told us that meeting with him on Friday. Just look at this. He was going to get the flag anyway, and just got to his feet. Presence of mind. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 50 yards total so far between them. 3rd and 8, low snap. Goff picks it up. In trouble. He's sacked for the safety. Duggar delivers the 2-point play.
Take a look up top. Duggar, you're not accounting for him. He's going to go ahead and blitz. It looks like he's in coverage. And then he runs underneath. And guess what? When you're
2nd and 5. Toss to Warren. Found a little opening. And away he goes. Jaylen Warren with the touchdown. Makes it.
Take a look at the left side. Spencer Anderson and Williams right here. They're going to kick out 4 or 5 yards for Washington, and Spencer Anderson, and that creates such a hole.
Huge play. Warren already ripped off one long run. He's got another one. No one's going to get to him.
Take a look right here. This is why having the backup safety is Harper. You got to get outside. Get out there. It allowed Metcalf to block 2 guys, the corner and him. It's like a crack replay.
That's what he does, right? When he's alive, this team's such a different group. Henry with a block. Derrick Henry house call. Opening touchdown, Baltimore.
Here's what happens when you do respect Lamar. You get going that way and watch the crowd of people on the backside. When you have to spin different people to make sure Lamar Jackson's not running the ball, advantage Derrick Henry.
Daniel Faalele, Roger Rosen. Such a good corner, obviously for coverage, but involved in the run game as well. 2nd and 7. It's in the hand of Flowers. Got a couple of blockers. Can he get to him? He does. There he goes. Flowers, goal line. In for the touchdown.
Oh, baby, watch this. Coming out here, the center pulling in front, and both of them got big blocks. Isaiah Likely, Tyler Linderbaum on the edge, and then Zay Flowers took care of the rest. Bodies flying all over the place. That looks like the Ravens' offense.
Stevenson gets a break. Dearness Johnson, 7th-year veteran, former Raven, in the lineup. May taking a deep shot. Downfield towards Williams. He brought it in. That's a touchdown. That is Kyle Williams. His 3rd of the year. Tremendous over-the-shoulder catch. Game on in Baltimore.
That one. That's a little taste of what we saw all year, earlier in the year. Let's make sure everything was kosher. Yes, indeed, it was.
The 21. Stevenson bouncing outside. Ramondre Stevenson with the block by Williams to the end zone. The Patriots take the lead. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson right there, Roquan Smith there. And what you're going to see is a setup here and a cutback. And it was Roquan Smith who just barely stepped into that other side, that other hole, and Ramondre Stevenson.
Those two teams play Week 18, but it might not be significant if the Ravens don't rally. Huntley looking. Flowers. The best man play. Chase down, knocked out. Patriots recover. It was Caleb Chason who came from behind and forced the fumble.
Never, ever gave up on this play. He's going to go all the way around and doesn't hesitate for 1 second. The minute that ball is thrown, he turns and sprints down the field. Watch him punch this thing out to almost.
380. Looks like a free play. Rivers, end zone. He's got his man. Pierce, touchdown Colts. End zone. Robinson for the touchdown. See the safety here. This is who Purdy's got to affect. He's going to look him over to the left, get him out of the way, and he knows he's got one-on-one to the middle then with DeMarcus Robinson. The timing of the throw is because he needs to get some action tonight. 3rd down and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown again, Alec Pierce. Of 16 yards from Rivers to Pierce on 3rd and goal from the 16 with pressure in his. Good drive, 2nd down and 4. Purdy throws back across the field and has a touchdown. George Kittle. For the 6-time Pro Bowl tight end. It's a dangerous throw by Purdy when you're throwing back. Kittle does a great job. He's running to the back corner. Quick throw. Picked off the other way, D. Winters. And he is gone. This is a pick 6. And this game's going to belong to San Francisco. And just the 6th for the 49ers results in a score. Watch Tyler Warren as he comes off the ball. This is on him. He telegraphs it. He turns his head before he's at the top of his route. And this is why the little things matter. When he's turning his head and he's not yet gotten to the top of his route, D. Winters is not threatened whatsoever by him coming off the ball, and he's able to just sit on it and drive on the football.